Hello everyone, this is Kelly with a tiny bit of this. In this series you will see me, Mom, and my daughter Mandy chalking on everything but the sidewalk. Mandy is an independent designer with Chalk Tour. You can find her on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and her website under Chalking Where The Sidewalk Ends. Come join us over on Mandy's Facebook page to see us live every Monday on her Mondays with Mom series. You may catch the full replay over on Facebook or an edited version right here on my YouTube channel. I would love for you to be a part of our journey with Chalk Tour, so don't forget to subscribe to this channel, hit the bell to get notified when I upload another Mondays with Mom or any other of my crafty videos.
For anyone who is watching for the first time, my name is Mandy. I am an independent designer with Chalk Tour. We create high-end DIY home decor using our silkscreen adhesive back transfers that are reusable about 8 to 12 times, if not more, depending on how I take care of them. We use chalk paste, which goes on wet, dries hard, doesn't come off when you wipe it, rub it. You can move your hand all over it. Oh, I was going to show you, but I can't actually reach that far. So see this wall? This is all done with chalk paste. And you can wipe it, rub it. It's not going to go anywhere. I don't even know if you just saw where my hand was because I totally had to reach too far. Chalk paste goes on wet, dries hard, won't come off when you touch it. Couture ink, actually Ava has a shirt on that we made using ink. So Couture ink you can use and then heat set it, and it will be permanent and it'll stay and not wash off. Right here. It's right here. I told you I was going live, so you didn't come up and interrupt me.
Bye, people.
Oh, here you go. Chalk paste. Don't come off when you wipe it, rub it, touch it.
My birthday present.
So, if you are new, I do two set type of videos every week. One is on Thursdays where I do a Thrifty Thursday. I try to use some type of surface that I have repurposed, fixed up, thrifted, salvaged, scrapped, all those things that I make new again. And then my second series type of thing video I do is on Mondays, and that is my Mondays with Mom. So on Mondays we have Mom come on and chalk or ink her own project. So obviously today is Monday, so we are going to do something with Mom. I'm going to flip you guys around. Again, I'm going to be doing this video handheld, so I apologize now if it gets a little shaky. Oh, look what I did. I'll be posting videos pictures to show how I did the countdown to Disney for my niece. Alright, so this is my mom, Kelly. And tonight we will be doing her, I was about to say window collage, her window panes. We did these before with, Halloween? We did not do Christmas.
I don't know why we skipped that, but we did. Okay, these are the new Valentine's Day transfers. They stink, and they're really sticky.
Them being stinky is a good thing. That means that they are going to be super sticky. Yeah. They are called Sprinkled with Love, and it is 12 transfers that you cut apart.
Using them on a window for the first time might not be a very good idea.
Yeah, just make sure you're fuzzing super well. Jackie says. So the cut aparts are awesome for so many different things. As you can see, they are just a little mini 3-inch by 3-inch square. They come in all different designs. We've had Christmas, Valentines, Easter, Halloween. We had farmhouse ones. They're awesome for a beginner's project. They're awesome for kids' projects. There's so many different things that you can do with them and so many different things you can add them to. They are awesome. Do the arrows.
It's a terrible glare.
Yeah. So we have 6 different colors that she's going to be using on the top 6 panes, and then rotating down to the bottom 6 panes, the same colors, except for in the 4 corners, she's going to be mixing in a second color.
I can't see.
I think you're good. Yep, Couture Coral.
Should have my stool.
This is a very awkward place to record and actually have you see very well. That's why I'm holding it, because there's just no good way to
I can't even see it.
position
You
it.
guys see it.
Yeah, because it's like you literally have the door and then the counter right there. So it's like I can't even stand behind her and go up over her shoulder.
It is a challenge.
It's just awkward.
Okay.
So like we said, when using them on glass, they stick super duper well. So you want to fuzz up really well, and then when removing them, if you saw, you want to take from, we always say to go top to bottom when removing transfers, don't pull from the corners. With these little guys, it's a lot harder. So it's best if you're going to grab the corner, grab both corners like she did and pull down at the same time. So that was Shimmer Silver and Couture Coral. Now we are switching to Fig. And because of this being an awkward position that I have to hold the camera, we did all the prepping beforehand. So all of our pastes have already been stirred.
Except for the stickiness.
Oh yeah, except for the fuzzing. So our pastes are water soluble. They can be thinned out with a little bit of distilled water if they are too thick. You want them to be like a yogurt-like consistency, cake batter, pancake mix, marshmallow fluff. You want them to kind of flow off of your spatula when you're stirring them, or stir stick, whatever you're using. That way they don't dry up too quickly.
Okay.
Now she's got her stool. Oh, your tag's sticking up.
Huh?
It looks like there's a bump right above the V. So hold on before you take that off. You see how there's that bump right at the top of the V? That means that something, and then there's another one right at the top of the right side of your heart. There's a fuzzy that got stuck to the back of it while fuzzing. You want to make sure that you get those off, especially when they are right next to the silk screen like that, because that will cause an air bubble and have your chalk paste leaking out underneath. Do you need me to get it? You got it. You don't have nails.
No, no.
All right, hold on. I'm going to hand her the phone. And if you can't get it completely off, like this one, I'm having a hard time getting it off, at least move it away from the silk screen. If you move it further up into the teal, so it's not right up against the screen area, then you shouldn't have an issue. Just be careful opening your paste jars on your fuzzing towel.
No, is that what I did?
It's all clumps of paste. That's what each piece is. Right, spin you around. Sorry. Yeah, so when you open your jars on your fuzzing towel, you can get little dried up pieces of fuzz, or dried up pieces of chalk on the fuzzing towel.
I'm going to go slanted instead of straight. Just because I can.
So that way when she doesn't get it straight enough for another one, she can say, yeah, I did that on purpose.
Mm-hmm. That's my motto.
So this one is the heart doily that says, "To my Valentine." To my Valentine. We'll see how long it takes for Charlotte to notice these are up here. She likes to come up and trace them with her hand. That's what she did with the Halloween ones all the time.
Okay, the next one is February 14th.
So we got a little bit that either pulled off on the T or she missed it altogether. But we can easily fix that after we're all done. You just line the transfer back up and re-chalk over whatever needs to be fixed, or worst case scenario, you wipe the entire thing off and redo it because it just comes off with water.
I'll just leave it.
Alright, I am actually going to try to set the phone down for a second because I just want to show you. When you use the shimmer colors, you want to get them off of the transfers like pretty quickly so that the shimmer doesn't get stuck like inside the silk screen because it's a lot harder to clean them off. So I'm just going to wash those off real quick. Hopefully the phone will stay standing where I just put it. Yep. Still there so far. Okay. The regular chalk paste comes off with no issue. Like I've had some sit on transfers for weeks without washing them when I've put them away at a class and then forgot to take them back out and wash them. But the shimmer, man, that stuff really does grip a hold of them little silk screens.
Just fuzzing my next one, which is, ooh, stuck to my cow.
Alright, there's a little thing of water.
The little bicycle. Oh no, the car. Love bug.
Tom said. So we showed the February 14th. Next one was Hugs and Kisses. If you can kind of see like the two different tones of the purple, that's because it's drying. So as they dry, they actually lighten up a little bit. So you'll be able to tell exactly when they are dry. They also go from having like a little bit of a sheen to them to like being completely matte. So that's how you know they're totally dry. And then we have the love bug. He's adorable. It's actually got little eyelashes on the eyeball lights.
Just made a mess. Listening to you as I was dipping and I went too far.
Now the next one is Sprinkled with Love, and it has little candy sprinkles around the words. Your top sprinkles dried.
That's because I was fussing around with it. That's okay. It's okay. It's all good.
So if you can see, hold on.
You have to pull off quickly.
Right, she was fussing around with where she was putting her jar down and all of that. So if you see those top sprinkles, how the paste is still stuck in the screen, that's because it started to dry. So when she pulled it off, it goes with it. So that's why we always say you definitely want to work fairly quickly.
Okay, I'm going to need sponge.
Always take your transfer off before doing other things. Like don't worry about closing up your paste or cleaning off your squeegee or anything like that. Always get your transfer off first and foremost.
I knew that. Now, if you notice, I am, especially when you're dealing with glass, I am just pressing where I'm going to chalk.
And especially when you don't have fingernails.
Right, because I need to have some type of an edge to get in here and pull, so I don't see it's already kind of clung. I want to make sure that my edges aren't completely stuck down real good because I'll never get it up, and I need a squeegee.
Right. Or like I said, with the smaller ones, you can grab both corners as long as you're pulling equally at the same time. And that's because our transfers do have a bias to them. So if you pull from the corners, they will stretch. If you pull top to bottom, they will not. Buzzing up. This one is the llama. This guy's adorable. It says, "You're a llama fun," I think.
You're a llama fun.
If you were to get these to-do cards or any of the transfers to-do cards, make sure you're using like a heavier stock or heavier weight card stock. You don't want to use construction paper. And then you want to make sure that you are waxing your paper before you put the transfer on and fuzzing the transfer pretty well, but it's definitely doable. And it's actually really cool because it almost gives like an embossed look. Like it raises up off the paper. If that makes sense, if you know what embossing is. So they're super fun to do. Yeah, I've made some of my bathroom, like my signs that I've done for the bathroom. I've actually put cardstock in a frame and chalked on the cardstock.
You want to just make sure you probably won't want to use brand new transfers. You don't want it to stick too well on it.
Yeah, or just fuzz them up really good. I know a lot of people that take their minis and cut them in half.
Mm-hmm.
So like this is the mini here. It's about not even as wide as my 2 fingers together. So you can cut that right in half and have it for more detailed. It's good for these like little tiny ones too. So you could end up ordering a pack of 12 and getting, 24 out of them, or taking 6 and cutting them in half and keeping the other 6 larger. That would probably be your best bet.
Yeah, that way they can.
Did I give you the close-up of the llama?
He's
You're a
cute.
llama fun. And then we have Be Mine Valentine.
Pam.
I love you. The shimmer silver is a little hard to see through the camera, but it definitely shows in person. And the only reason it's hard to see in camera is because we have a frosted cover on the window. And now she's doing Just For You. The towel's good because it's got the double-sided microfiber on one side, terry cloth on the other side. Mom uses it to clean her glasses.
I do. It's perfect for cleaning my glasses. Okay, now XOXO is the last one. Voila!
XOXO.
Now I could take a picture, or Mandy, one of us could take a picture in the daylight and put it in the comments of this post so you can see. That really does stand out a little bit more in the daylight.
February 14th. Hugs and kisses. Love bug. The moose sprinkled with love. Happy Valentine's Day. You're a llama fun. Be Mine Valentine. I heart you. Just for you. That one's adorable. And XOXO.